Hello everyone, how are you all doing today? I just want to be sure we are live because I had to wait. Sometimes I hit the go live button and I start talking not knowing that we are not yet live. So how are you all doing today? I hope everything is going well with you. I hope you had a wonderful day and I hope you had a fulfilled day. Myself, I'm doing perfectly fine and everything is okay with me. So if you are seeing my face for the first time, my name is Favor and I'm a Nigerian currently doing my master's in Germany. So on this page or channel, because I stream both on Facebook and on YouTube, I create contents that relate to international study opportunities like fully funded scholarships, how to study abroad for free, documents required, and all the tips and tricks of how you can migrate abroad at little or no cost. So if this sounds like what you're interested in, please do well to subscribe to my channel, follow my page, and turn on the notification bell so that anytime I come up live like this, you will be among the first people to be notified. And anytime I upload all the amazing videos I put out on my pages, you will be among the first to be notified and you can benefit from them. So today we are talking about countries to avoid if you want to travel abroad for better life, if you want to relocate for better life. So I know there are over 100 countries in the world that you can choose from, that you can travel to. But if you are someone who wants to move from where you are to another country, there are things you need to consider because a lot of people, just jump out or wake up one day and they decide they want to travel abroad, they want to relocate to another place without making proper investigation or making proper research. And once they get into that country, they are frustrated, one thing or the other, they have lost money, they have wasted their time, they don't even know where to start anymore. So don't be like that. So this video is going to help you in case if you are someone looking for somewhere you can travel to for a better life. Avoid these countries I'm going to mention now. Really avoid them. If you want me to make a video on the countries you should look out for or countries you should put in your energy to relocate to, let me know. I'm going to also make that video for you so that you know if you want to travel to a country, maybe with student visa or maybe through work route and all of that. If you want to see videos like that, countries you can put in your energy, let me know. I'm going to make that video for you so that you will be well informed. But today we are talking about countries you should avoid if you are someone, maybe you haven't traveled before and you are looking for somewhere to move to. Avoid these countries. Don't say you didn't get the information. Don't say, Favor, you didn't tell me, or maybe that is what I'm telling you now. Avoid these places. I have traveled wide. I live in Europe. I'm at the center of Europe. I have access to over 28 countries right now, or even more. I have been to 12 countries already, and I can tell you all of these things I am telling you. They're not just hearsay and all of that. I have made a lot of research. I have been to places. There are some places I even went to, and I'm like, oh my God, is this one also abroad? Like, there are places you will travel to and you will confirm that your home country is even more better than these places. So don't waste your money. Don't allow agents to frustrate you or deceive you and convince you to go to places that when you get there you will only be frustrated over there. Don't make that mistake. So I can see people are joining. I'm so excited to have you. I am so excited to have you right now. How are you all doing? Do well to let me know where you're watching me from before we dive into the video. Do well to let me know where you're watching me from, and also hit the like button. When you like it, YouTube or Facebook can suggest it to other viewers, and share this video, share to your friends, share to your loved ones so that they can come live and join, and if they have any question they can be able to ask. And share to your friends and well-wishers so that people will stop making all of these mistakes that when they travel to countries they are frustrated and they are stranded. Yeah, so we are getting into the video right away because um we are not going to spend a lot of time today. I know today is what again? I think today is Wednesday, and I know as the week is progressing, people are getting tired and all of that. So we are not going to spend a lot of time. I just want to put out the content and the information so that you will be well informed. The first country I'm going to mention now, if you're someone that your mindset is to relocate to somewhere for a better life, avoid this country. Avoid Tajikistan. Anything Stan. Avoid it. I have lived in Russia, so when I tell you most of these places, believe whatever I'm going to tell you or whatever I'm telling you. Avoid any country that have anything to do with Stan. Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan, what again? Pakistan, there's another one, Tajikistan. I mentioned it, right? Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan, Kazakhstan, all of them. Avoid them because if you are thinking about, except you are going there for tourism, right? Except you are going just to see. If you are someone who have the mindset to travel to all the countries in the world just to see the beautiful world that God have created, I am also in that category. I have the map of the world in my room here, just like this frame here. I have it just in front of me here. I have the map of the world. Any country I go to, I have the pin and I place it there, just to have that feeling that, oh, I have been here. I have been, maybe one of these days I'm going to snap it and I can put it on my social media so that you guys can see how it is and the places I have been to. So anytime I travel and I return, I put a flag on it and I can say I have been to this place. If that is your mindset, if that is your goal to travel to all the countries we have in the world, that is fine. But if you're someone who wants to relocate to somewhere for better life, avoid anything Stan. Avoid it because nothing is happening there. Those places are not places you will go and you will say there are thousands of jobs that you can benefit from. Even if you're an entrepreneur, you will not be able to thrive and all of that. I have lived in Russia. When I was in Russia, most people from those places even leave their home country to come to Russia to live, to stay, because even them that are citizens are also looking for better life. So what are you going there to do? Knowing fully well, yes, you can call it abroad, right? But most of these places you will be better off in your home country. And the funniest thing is that most of them, they have their local language. They're not English speaking countries. When you travel there, you are struggling in terms of the language, you are struggling in terms of the economy, you are struggling in terms of the weather, because many of them, the weather is really extreme, right? So what are you going there to do? What are you going there to do? You have other places you can think of. What are you going there to do? So the next one I have on my list is Montenegro. I know it is in Europe, right? I know a lot of people will say, well, this country is in Europe. It is in Europe, but if you are looking for somewhere to go for a better life, avoid this country because you will not be able to find what you are looking for over there. People are there. I'm not saying people are not there, but if you are someone who wants to go to somewhere that you know that you will just spend few years there and you can see how much you have been able to achieve, don't go to all of these places I am mentioning. Avoid Armenia. Armenia is another country I would tell you, don't go there. Like, if you are going for tourism, it's okay, but if you are going to find a better life over there, look for other places. Avoid this country I am mentioning now, so that you will not say they did not tell me, right? So that you will not say, oh, I was ill-informed. There's this film, Ikowarokwami for Fuma. That is a slogan in a film, right? I have forgotten the name of the film already, but don't be like that. Don't be that kind of person that will go to a place and at the end of the day you are frustrated and all of that. Try to make a lot of research. Though all of these things I'm giving you right now, they are subject to opinion, they are subject to, conversation, they are subject to people saying, but I made it in this country and I made it in that place. You made it does not mean people will make it. What matters is if 100 people go to this place now, what is the possibility or the probability that a good number of them will be able to succeed? maybe one person will succeed out of 10. That is not good. That is not a good ratio, right? But if we are talking about Germany now and about 10 people are here, about 9 will be succeeding, right? That is good. That is a good ratio. That is how to rate a country, that this place is good for foreigners, right? So these are the things you have to consider. Avoid Armenia. Avoid it. Don't go there if you are looking for somewhere to start your life, if you're looking for somewhere to have a better life. If you're going for tourism, that is good. But if you're looking for somewhere to find your feet as an individual, avoid these countries I am mentioning now. The next place I have to let you know that if you are someone looking for where to settle, don't go to Georgia. Don't go to Georgia. I'm not saying the Georgia in US. A lot of people have been deceived. A lot of agents have deceived people and made, even with a Nigerian passport, it's easy to enter Georgia. A lot of people have been deceived and they entered, they were pushed to Georgia thinking that the Georgia they are traveling to is the one in US. It is not the one in US. It's not the one in US that I'm talking about. Georgia, the one Tbilisi is their capital, right? That is the one I am talking about. Don't go there. Don't go there because nothing much is happening there. Even Nigeria looks better than that country, right? So don't go to places you would have been better off in your home country. How will you travel to a place and when you get to that country, people at home are still sending you money to pay for your bills, to pay your rent, to pay your tuition and all of that? You're an international student. As I am here, I am working, I'm studying, I am even able to do a lot of things for myself and even for my family. How will you go to somewhere and they are sending you money to survive in that country? It doesn't look good. It's not something you should venture into. So avoid Georgia. Not the Georgia in US, but the Georgia that they what do they call it? The capital is Tbilisi, right? Then another country I have to let you know, for those looking for better life, I know you want to leave your home country. I know you want to travel abroad. I know you want to have that flair of I am in abroad, but avoid these countries. If you are looking for somewhere to start your life, let Dubai not be, how do I put it? Like your target. I know it's easy to get Dubai visa, right? But now I think it's a little bit difficult considering their laws and all of that. But Dubai is not like a travel destination I would have advised anybody to go to. I know it's so easy to get the visa, I know, but the life or the condition of living is not easy. Dubai is not somewhere you will say, I'm going here to go and get a better life. People are making it, right? A lot of people have found their way in Dubai, but it is not easy. They will not tell you, right? People might not be able to tell you the truth, but I have relatives who have been to Dubai, even like they have left. Okay, I cannot imagine it. You are in abroad and you are sleeping in bunk. I can't imagine it. You are sleeping on the bunk, like up and as if you are in secondary school. Please, if you are looking for somewhere to have a better life, let it not be your travel destination. I'm trying to be careful mentioning the names of this country, right? So that people will not come for me or maybe take it personal. Don't take it personal. I'm trying to put out information there so that people will not make mistakes. Thank you so much, Darlene. I'm so happy to have you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless you bountifully. All right, so this is what I'm saying. A lot of people have been deceived, especially those who love to do things with agents. I am here, I keep mentioning it. Avoid avoid agents. They will stain your white. Avoid agents. Anything agents, avoid them. So a lot of people have been deceived. They make this Dubai visa for them. Myself, I have also fallen for that. I made it for like people close to me, and the story is not. Yeah, they were able to make out like that, but it wasn't easy. You can't imagine this, the pain and the struggle people go through in those places. Avoid countries. When you get there, you become frustrated. Avoid Dubai. If you are thinking of somewhere, that you want to have a better life in, avoid Dubai, please. If you are going there for tourism because it's a very beautiful place, yeah, go and spend your money, go and enjoy, go and cruise. But if you are someone who you know that your major motivation is to go to a country where you can start your life, avoid Dubai, please avoid it. Then the next country I have on my list is Vietnam. I know a lot of people on Facebook, I have been seeing a lot of, things going on Facebook, people talking about Vietnam, how easy it is to get the visa. A lot of people are even saying they are doing the visa and all of that, either 300,000 naira and all of. I know people will even reach out to me now to start telling me to send them those links. I know that is to tell you how desperate people are to travel abroad. So I know it is easy to get the visa. I know people will tell you, those agents will tell you that when you travel to Vietnam, you'll be able to convert your visa, you'll be able to do this, you'll be able to do that. And all of those things are flying on the internet, except maybe you are not, informed. I am so much into all of this travel stuff, so I see a lot of content. So avoid Vietnam, avoid it. Nothing much is happening there. Even the people in those countries are living that, looking for other places to go so that they can find a better life. And you want to go there and do what? What are you going there to do? What kind of job do you think you will be able to do there? Like if you are going to Vietnam for business purposes, like maybe for business, for sales and all of that, buy some products they have there, come back to your country and be able to sell them and all of that. I think it is good. But if you are thinking of going to Vietnam to start a life, believe you me, you will not be able to spend 2 3 years there. You will be looking for opportunity to run away or to find your way. So why are you going there in the first place? Why are you investing your money to go there in the first place? A lot of people have been stranded. A lot of people are dragging people here and there on the internet. You deceived me, you took my money, you did this, you did not do that. Why are you going to Vietnam? What are you going there to do? So these are the countries you should avoid. Another one I have on my list is North Cyprus. Please, I know I was almost part of it. I even have admission in North Cyprus. Like that was in 2021. I got admission when I was like, if anything is not working, I will just go to North Cyprus, right? But to God be the glory that I didn't go there, because a lot of people are stranded in North Cyprus. I know people who couldn't even stay, they left. What are you going to North Cyprus to do? I know it's so easy to get the visa because you don't even need to do visa. Once you get admission in a school, pay your tuition fee, do all of the things you're supposed to do, book Turkish airline, you'll be able to travel to North Cyprus with okay to board. I know all of these things. I know you will think maybe I don't know, but I know I was almost involved in it. But I can tell you, I am so grateful to God that I didn't go to North Cyprus, because the condition of living, let's say the standard of living abroad, like you will know that this is abroad, but um getting a job, finding your feet in those countries are not easy. We have North Cyprus and we have South Cyprus, but the one I'm talking about is North Cyprus. South might be easier because it is under Greece, right? But North Cyprus is under Turkey. So avoid North Cyprus if that is the only option you have, you can go. But I'm telling you, if you're someone who want to travel to somewhere you will have a better life, go to places that you will be able to achieve what you are looking for, not somewhere you will go at the end of the day, deep down in your heart that you're not going to spend much time in this place. You are just there, but your mind is out. Just like when I was in Russia, I spent 3 years in Russia, but from the first day I entered that country and when my eyes started opening, like I knew I am not going to spend a lot of time in this place. I must find my way out. So that is how it feels like. That is how it is good. Like at the end of the day, if you're looking for somewhere maybe to start life, or maybe anyhow, let me just go. That is up to you, right? Because individual differences, everybody cannot be the same. Individual differences. But if you are someone who want to make a calculated move, you want to be like, okay, now I want to travel abroad. What countries should I look into? What countries should I, put my energy into? I have mentioned these countries you should avoid. Let them not be on your bucket list. Let them not be among the countries you should be thinking about. Think of other countries. If you want me to make a video on countries you should look into if you want to travel abroad, let me know. I'm going to make that video, especially if you want to travel for study purposes. let me know. There are so many countries that people are not even aware of, that they have low tuition, that the immigration is easy to find themselves into. But because one thing again is that many countries are open, many countries have this low tuition for international students, but the problem is getting a visa, or maybe their embassies in Nigeria or maybe other countries. That is another thing. So I will be able to make this video and tell you this place is good, their tuition is low for international students, and their embassy is functioning. Their embassy is, as receptive, right? Their embassy is easy to navigate, because many of them have low tuition, but they frustrate people when they go for interview and when they're processing the visa to come to that country. So let me know in the comment section if you want to see that video, if you want to know countries to put your energy into, and I will make that video for you. But for now, avoid all of these places I have mentioned. Let no agent deceive you, because when you will come to my DM or my comment section and start saying agent did this, agent did that, I might even ignore it, because this is something I keep mentioning on my pages. This is something I keep telling you. The video I made about why you should avoid agents are already about 1K views on Facebook right now, to tell you that maybe a lot of people have been scammed, a lot of people have been, their money is gone already, and nowhere, and maybe the agent is nowhere to be found. I cannot help you in that situation, because I wasn't there when you started the journey, and I cannot get into the middle of something I don't know. And I am not an agent. I don't help people make applications and all of that. I am only making contents. I am only giving you information. But all of these things, if you want to consult my idea, or if you want to get to know me better, or maybe get to understand better all of these things I'm talking about, you can book a paid consultation with me. It is not so expensive, $10 per hour, for 45 minutes. Sorry, you can book a consultation, and I can be able to talk to you, guide you, and you can be able to know where to put in your energy. Or maybe if you need me to review your documents, your travel documents and all of that, I can be able to take a look at the documents you have, and I can be able to guide you better. So that is it. And don't forget the countries I mentioned. So now I'll be able to take questions. If you have any question, let me know in the comment section. I'm going to actually respond to all of them. And like I said at the beginning of the video, we are not going to take a lot of time, because you too need some rest. I need some rest, but it is very important that I put out this information, so that people will know places to like turn blind eye, right? Before I bite my tongue, so that all these places, even if agents want to deceive you that it is free, don't go. Look for other places and put in you, so that you don't go and waste your time. Apostle Joshua Selman will always say that time is the unit of destiny. If you lose time, you have lost something. You have lost something valuable. Imagine if you go to a country and spend 5 years, and at the end of the day, nothing come out. How would you feel? You have lost 5 years of your life. Believe you me, you can't get it back. If it is 5 years, you have lost 5 years, and you can only pray to God for restoration and all of that. But if you have lost time, you have lost something valuable. So let's take a look. Ken, I'm so happy to have you here. Thank you for being here, Ken. I hope you had a wonderful day today. So we have Timothy, right? Okay. Olayinka, how are you doing? Help me with the most easy countries to apply to for education. Okay, that will be the next video. I'm going to make a video on countries, good countries for study purposes. Like if you want to travel and you want to study, I'm going to make that video, so that you can see countries to put in your energy in terms of searching for schools, or because there are many countries that are open, but the embassies are also, delaying all of the processes and all of that. So I'm going to let you know countries you can put in your energy and you can see result at the end of the day. So here we are. We have Timothy. Good evening, Favor. Please make video about country that we can put energy into. Okay, so let's look out for the video tomorrow. I'm going to do that. I have told you countries you shouldn't put your energy into. Let no agent deceive you so that you will not say I did not tell you. I lived in Russia for 3 years. I don't want to mention Russia, like I don't actually want to mention it in the list. I know my reasons. So if not, I would have said, but I really don't want to mention it in the list, right? Because some people are also excelling in Russia. Let me not just generalize it. Some people are doing well over there. And it depends. It actually depends. It actually depends. So, yeah, stay away from most of these countries I mentioned. Anything Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, stay away. Armenia, Montenegro, Dubai, Georgia, Vietnam, and North Cyprus. If you want to see a part two, there are many of them. Don't think that these are the only countries you shouldn't put your energy into. There are many of them. There are really many of them. I can tell you. Let's say this is a part one, but if you want to see the part two, we can still go on and list them. But tomorrow I'm going to give you countries that you should put in energy into. And when you get into these countries, at least if you put in energy, you'll be able to see results. I can tell you that just 1 year in Germany was far more better than 3 years in Russia. I'm not trying to compare, I'm not trying to, undermine any country, not at all. I'm not making that statement to undermine Russia. They're also doing well on their own. There are people doing well over there, right? But I can tell you from a personal standpoint, my 3 years in Russia and 1 year in Germany, the equation, the gap was really there, okay? The gap was there. So take a look. Don't let anybody deceive you. When you want to travel abroad, make research so that you don't get into somewhere, at the end of the day, you have lost money, you have lost a lot of things, and you have lost time. And at the end, it will be full of regrets and all of that. So we have Olayinka. Thanks for that. You are highly welcome. I'm going to make that video tomorrow. So stay tuned. 9 p.m. Nigerian time. I'm going to come up live again and we are going to have a short time together. And do well to share this video. Share to your friends. Share to your loved ones. Information, they say, is power. If you lack information, the person might make a lot of mistakes in life. So go for knowledge, go for information, and that is how you compress time. That is how you compress time. You can be able to, like, 1 year can be like 10 years for you because you have gathered a lot of information and you are maximizing it. So do we have more questions? If we have more questions, I'm going to answer them. But in the absence of any question, we have to call it a night. And I will allow you to sleep. Someone said, good evening, Favor. Is there any way around Germany visa delays? So what kind of visa application are you making? Are you applying for study visa, work visa, OPay? There are many categories, opportunity card, and all of that. Every visa have their waiting period, right? Every kind of visa have their waiting period when it comes to Germany. So, but the good thing I have to let you know is whatsoever you see on the embassy website is what it is. This is a country I got engaged in. Like I started my German process or Germany process from 2019. So 2019 to 2024 is how many years? So you can see I have been so much involved in this, and I started my admission application around 2019. I finally got to Germany in 2022. So it was about 2-3 years, right? I spent about 3 years waiting. Like, it wasn't about the embassy waiting, but a lot of personal factors that also caused the delay, right? And finally I made it to Germany, and it is like the best thing ever for me in this life. So when it comes to German embassy, just have it at the back of your mind that if it is study visa, like you said, the denial rate is very, very low. It's not like other countries that are waiting to deny you visa. That is German embassy is not like that. Like, this is like the most, I don't know, like, I don't know the word to use, but the one of the most reliable embassies I have come in contact with. German embassy is one of the most reliable embassies I have come in contact with. Since they, like, if they say 1 year and 6 months, after 1 year and 6 months, they will call you, they will give you appointment. And the good thing is that if you are able to provide all the documents they require from you, you will get your visa. They're not the kind of people that will tell you, bring this and bring that and bring that. Then when you bring it, they're now turning or flipping it, that gaslighting you, and bringing up something you don't understand. German embassy don't do that. No, once they have said this is what we need, if you are able to provide it for them and your reasons are genuine, your documents are genuine, don't try anything fake documents with them, because it won't go well. So if the documents are genuine and your reasons are genuine, you know deep down in your heart that these people will give you visa, no matter how long you have waited for it. So concerning the waiting period, nobody can manipulate them. They don't engage in agents. They hate it. If they discover you are having anything to do with agents, like, it can cause a very big issue. Nobody can manipulate them. Nobody can tamper with them. That is how they operate. They have some maybe backlogs that they're dealing with, because they have a lot of various type of visas that are processing, and you have no option than to wait. Myself, I waited when I was making application. That is when they started the 1 year waiting. I said I was in that category of people waiting for 1 year. But during my time, I don't know what happened. After 9 months, they called me for interview. I don't know if it is the same for other people, but for me, I waited only 9 months and they called me for interview. My younger brother waited 1 year and 7 months before they called him for interview, and he is right here. He came in April. I don't know if you are on my Facebook, you must have seen my picture with him and all of this. So the good thing is, if everything is on point, you are going to get your visa. But if anything go wrong, like if the documentation is not organized, and you are not giving them what they want, my dear, that is what causes delay or rejection, sorry. So Nelson said, thank you so much. Please, is there any way around blocked account? So for you to prove your proof of subsistence, you either use blocked account or you use sponsorship letter, or maybe you get what do they call it, scholarship. Excuse me, you get scholarship. So these are the three ways you can go about the finance part of it. You either use blocked account, sponsorship letter, or scholarship. So if you don't have the money for the blocked account, and you have someone in Germany who is a permanent resident or who is a citizen, and this person is working, and they can see that the person is earning a certain amount of money that can take care of him or her, and also take care of another person, then that person can be able to issue you sponsorship letter, and you can be able to use it for your visa interview instead of the blocked account. So these are the two options that I know are easy to go about. But the scholarship, if you are lucky to apply for any of the scholarships, and you get a scholarship like the DAD scholarships that are always open, you can check on that website, daad.de. You can check on the website and you can see if there are some scholarships ongoing that you can apply. Maybe luckily for you, you are able to get one. Even some universities open up portals for scholarships and all of that. You can check with the school you have admission with, check if there are some scholarships currently ongoing. If you're able to get any scholarship, and you calculate the amount of that scholarship, and you can be able to see how far it goes. Because as a student, if you're coming, your proof of subsistence per month is 934 euro. You need to have €934 times 12. That is the blocked account. But if you're not using blocked account and someone is sponsoring you, that person needs to provide that, like show that he or she is capable of providing €934 for you on a monthly basis for 1 year. So that is how it works. If you get scholarship and you see how much you are getting for the scholarship, then the remaining you can be able to cover it. Like, these are the ways to go about it. It's a little bit tricky. You have to make that calculation and make sure everything is on point, so that when they call you for interview, nothing will be a hindrance. Not after waiting for all of these months and year, and when you now go for interview, you are not ready. Then why did you wait? Why are you here? Because that is the question. You waited all this while. You had all the time to prepare. It's not like you just booked appointment and they gave you appointment in 1 week. This one, you had like all this period to prepare. Why didn't you prepare for it? That is the question. And the problem will now be from your end, not from their end, because they will say, now we are giving you the platform. Why are you not maximizing it? And one thing I don't really like is if someone starts having problem with the visa application, like it doesn't actually look too well, right? So it's better everything is on point. You go for your interview, within 4 to 6 weeks you get your feedback, send us your passport for your visa, and yeah, voila, you are coming to Germany to study, right? So that is it, and I wish you the best of luck. I pray that everything will go well for you and you will join us in Germany. Yes, so I hope you guys are liking the video already, because when you like it, YouTube or Facebook can, the algorithm will push it to other viewers to watch. And yeah, I think if we don't have more questions, I will come up live tomorrow. We talk about the countries you should put in your energy. And another thing is, don't put all your eggs in one basket. I know maybe your mind is in this country, your mind is in this country, right? Try to diversify, because things can change, things can change. I am not someone who doesn't really, when I was applying for Germany, I was also getting admission in many places. I had admission in UK, I had admission in North Cyprus, I had admission in South Cyprus, where again. So I was really all over the place. So that, my dear, at the end of the day, if this one dash my hope to the mud, I channel my energy to another place. I won't be there sitting and crying. No, I will say, okay, this one didn't go well. I put in my energy into somewhere else. You need to diversify. If you're looking for something, you need to diversify until you get what you're looking for. So we are going to talk about countries to put in your energy tomorrow, and you can be able to know places to also, channel your energy, and at the end of the day, whichever one works best for you, then you use it, right? So I think I wanted to say something about the waiting period, but it seems I have forgotten about. I have something to say to you, Nelson. Okay, I don't know, but I think I've forgotten what I wanted to say. I wanted to say, like, even as you're waiting for the embassy, make sure that your admission is valid. Make sure that the school you are applying to, or you have applied to, or you have admission with, make sure that you keep in touch with them. Make sure that the admission is valid till when you will go for interview. If there is anything that is required for your admission, like if the admission you have is conditional offer, if they need you to write IELTS and all of that, make sure you do all of these things before the interview period, so that not when you now go for interview, that is when you will be running helter-skelter for all of these things. Make sure that the admission is valid. If possible, apply to other schools, have 1 or 2 more admissions, have it, so that you will be on the safe side, because I can imagine waiting for all this while, and when it should happen, that is when things are going hair wire. Let it not be your portion in Jesus' name. Amen. So I'm going to allow you all to rest. Have a wonderful time. Love the like the video, share to your friends, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If you need more information or if you need to talk to me privately, my link is in the bio. You can send an email or you can book a consultation and we can be able to talk more, right? So until my next video, love you. I want to do that love sign. I really want to do this love sign, like, right? I don't know if I'm getting it right, but this is how it looks like, right? So just know that I love you. If nobody have told you that today, know that I, Favored Favor, love you from the depth of my heart, and that is the motivation why I am doing what I'm doing. So, I'm creating awareness so that you don't make mistakes. I love you and see you tomorrow. Love you. Bye. Mwah. All right.